It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Carolina Panthers and the Seattle Seahawks. These NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Down the field, Evans has it. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Williams set to pass. He's got Evans once again. Still has some space inside the 35. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Rubio lands on the point after. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. We dodge the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Play action, McCarthy. Maybe some nerves. It's an interception on his first pass. And the Seahawks take possession of the football. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Hauled in by Gray. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. This is Trujillo. Try to point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And nope, not a chance gets in this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
On play action now, McCarthy. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
14 yards. And the Panthers first down. A gain of 14. And
1st and 10 now from the 46. From the shotgun, McCarthy. It's brought in. It's his back, Rashawn Smith. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Kick the running back in motion. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Get that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. McCarthy to throw for it. This connects with Higgins. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Gibbs now from the gun. And he gets him around 6 there. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Now McCarthy. Screen here for Gibbs. And he gets this forward to the 19. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Panthers first.
That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
This is Gibbs on second down. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Our score, 14-0. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Time for our second quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points. McCarthy throwing on third down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a one-score game in the first half. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Panthers 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. This is a heater going deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. He's trying to go deep again. It is caught at the 20. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Williams from the gun. Getting out to his left. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. This is Trujillo to try to point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. That's complete. Kyle Williams. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Pierce coming in motion left. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Motioning the tight end now. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Escapes the defender. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Another one for Gibbs. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. Only a couple of minutes to go in our 1st half. More from Newman Fields coming right up. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd and 2, McCarthy. That's caught for the 1st. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Working now from the gun. Chased out to his right. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down. Throwing now, another shotgun. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them, along with everybody else.
It's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making a 1-score game before halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Panthers 14.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returnable from the 1. And And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Puts everything he has under this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's loaded another one up. Big gain downfield. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. Tacks on the extra point. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 43. Motioning Williams left. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Look at that power, deep left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Second and 10, McCarthy. He's looking deep once again. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. They will go. It's McCarthy. Lasers this one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Pick up with 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Seahawks.
Gibbs again. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Panthers 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. First down throw by Williams. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest. This contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Back to throw it. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Here's the final play of our first half. Williams to throw on first. He beams one deep right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Fielded at the 14. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he strides quickly, headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. Shoots away from one. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. A gain of 15 there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, Williams to throw. It is caught left side. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, Williams. It's Cox again, it's Kittle. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate, with the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Williams from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Vegas! Touchdown!
Third down, here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it in, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. It's a James Cook touchdown. Rubio lands on the point after. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
And it's 3rd down. Let's go.
Play action, McCarthy. He's in trouble. He gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Collects this at the 35. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Left side, pulled in by Pittman. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He's throwing deep to the left side. can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
What is up? Vegas! Vegas! Watch stars! Watch stars!
3rd and long for him here. Kittle's got it on the slant. Oh, this big guy is moving. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Yeah, Vegas, Vegas! Watch stars! Watch stars! Watch!
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Panthers get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Empty in the backfield here. The offense going 5 wide on 3rd and long. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Buying some time right. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Seahawks take possession up at their own 43-yard line. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. Williams on the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
7-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Another one for Cook. And he gets him 5, but still a ways short of that line of gain. So here comes fourth down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. Get a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackle tries to meet him in the hole. I think you can call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. The play fake. It's McCarthy. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are in bounds. Oh, what a play.
A gain of 47.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. First and 10. Touchdown! The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Panthers cut the lead down to 10.
38. Panthers 28.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him down.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down. Working from the gun, Williams. Down the field, Evans has it. And he takes it in, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Returnable from the 1. They get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. He's got a man in motion. Here's McCarthy on first and 10. Absolutely fires this one right side. They connect on the deep shot. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
And the Panther first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Let's go now. 72. Let's go.
McCarthy fires out wide. Complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He goes to the hurry up here. From the pistol, it's Gibbs. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Panthers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. This connects with Higgins. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Offense is hurrying, time running down. Tight end going in motion here. From the red zone now. That is Compton. It's Higgins again. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Here's McCarthy leading them to the line. They're going for 2.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
79 Broncos.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. Good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Williams set to pass. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Play action. It's McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Exactly 60 seconds available to them in regulation. It's 2nd and 10. McCarthy operating from the pistol. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Looking to throw it. And once again, they can't connect.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Higgins, the man in motion right. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, somewhat?
And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. A good time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack.
What is that?
They're going to pass it here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Panthers take possession off their second interception of the game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Second and 10, McCarthy. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Panthers first down.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Force trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's second down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be third and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So it's a win for the Seahawks. As one side leaves dejected, another can finally, at least briefly, Brock, relax here. Their playoff run extended.